Court is calling 2024 CR 011521. We're on the record, everyone. State versus Ruben Maldonado Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Maldonado.
And are you Mr. Ruben Maldonado Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, as to both questions, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Maldonado, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor, we do so with.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Yes.
Yes, we are, Judge.
You're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
I'm sorry?
No contest.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking for this honorable court to follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement. Client has limited criminal history, I believe just 1 misdemeanor conviction for fictitious display. Other than that, no other charges, Your Honor. So we're asking that the court enter this deferred adjudication on behalf of my client.
All right, do you have any children?
1.
Age?
She is 13.
All right, does she live with you? Do you have contact with her?
Ma'am.
Which one? Does she live with you? Who all lives in the household?
Is me, my daughter, and my wife.
All right. And who is Natalie Vanessa Perez? All right. So why are you all having marijuana in the vehicle?
She was carrying it. It was just.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you need to be honest. I'm sorry?
I'll come back in.
When's the last time you used?
It's been months.
And what have you been using in the past?
Marijuana.
All right, so just marijuana is not a good thing. You have a 13-year-old who's looking up to you. You understand? All right. How far did you go in school?
11th grade.
What do you do for work?
I do detailing.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once those are completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, please make sure probation checks on the children and investigate the home for drugs. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. The reckless driving course and 60 sober meetings in 60 days. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your daughter's supposed to look up to you. You can't be doing this. And if your wife is a part of the problem and she won't stop using, then you're going to have to stand up and protect your daughter and cut those relationships. You understand? All right. In this courtroom, to be successful in probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back and address it with the court. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Are you all ready on Tyler Ketchum? All right. Are you all ready on Ketchum? Yes, he is.
Okay. So Judge, this was just a compliance hearing, so that Mr. Ketchum could give you an overall status on the treatment that he's receiving in in Austin. He's been placed into the program and so forth.
All right, Mr. Ketchum, if you can unmute for me, please. Hello, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Ketchum. Hi, so give me an
Hello.
update. How are things going?
Things are going well. I'm set up here at the a new entry program with the VA in Austin. Working with Jolene Grzyzik, as far as getting into the Veterans Treatment Court.
Okay. Did they give you any idea of when you will be in the program fully?
They haven't yet. No, Your Honor.
All right, then what I'm going to do, defense, if you're able to let me know before this date that he is actually actively in the program, then this next setting date that I'm going to give you, we won't need to have it. What I'll do is I'm going to recall this case for, I think, May 20th, counsel. Do you think that'll be enough time for him to have been placed in the program fully?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Abrams, we're going to recall this for May 20th. All parties can appear by Zoom again. And Mr. Ketchum, at that time, if for some reason you're not in the program, then your attorney will need to get information from the program of when they expect you to be fully engaged and admitted to that program. All right, thank you. I think his Zoom was bad.
Maybe so, but I apologize. I'll make sure he remains communicative with me, Your Honor. So we appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank
All right, sir, your attorney has a family emergency, so he can't be here. So we are going to recall your case for, Norma, you want to do this the week of May 12th? What date? All right, we're going to bring you back on the 13th, all right? All right, thank you. Probation, Gonzalez is being recalled for the 13th. Hiladorio Willers. All right, if you come forward. All right, on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, we're in the process of downloading all the discovery. I just talked to the state. We're still conferring, but I want to review all the, make sure I have all the discovery, review with my clients, and then, see what happens.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Let's recall this for, normally these cases would have been set on Tuesday, correct? All right, let's recall it for discovery for May 27th. Is that good for you, counsel?
So Tuesday, yes, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, recall this for discovery, May 27th. All right, thank you. Who's here on Brianna Lopez? Hello.
Hello. Judge, an extension status report was sent in for Ms. Lopez, asking the court to extend her a year to allow her to pay off restitution to Allstate. The original restitution was at an amount of $3,634. $500 of that was to be paid to a victim. That has been paid. $574 has been paid to Allstate. What is remaining on the restitution is $2,560. Ms. Lopez informed me that she has been employed maybe about 2 months. All this time she has been employed, but something happened with her job. She has completed all of the other terms of her probation and is reporting on time, and all is well with her drug tests.
All right, so here's my question. This plea wasn't taken by me because it was done in 2017 and I wasn't on the bench. So with regards to this restitution to Allstate, that seems, that's something should have been handled civilly. We have the criminal mischief that's to individual complainants and not to companies. So has the criminal mischief restitution been paid to the complainants in full?
Yes, Judge.
All right.
She is supposed to expire in approximately 1 month from today.
All right. Could I see someone from the state criminal trial division?
Yes, y'all.
I'm going to take responsibility for my own actions, regardless of what's going on or what I feel was wrong of me or whatnot. At the end of the day, I'm in charge of my own self.
And what was this criminal mischief? What was this about?
I messed up a car, or I scratched a car.
All right. Was this over a guy? All right. Women. And let me ask you this, the car that was scratched up, was it the guy's car?
Mm-mm.
All right, so let me explain something to people. When you're in a
Well, I
relationship,
thought it was, but it was.
yeah, when you're in a relationship with somebody, if you think that person is cheating on you, guess what? The person they're alleged to be cheating with owe you zero loyalty. The person who owes you the loyalty is the person you're in a relationship with.
Oh, yeah.
And to avoid criminal charges, let me tell you what the best thing to do is. One, if you think somebody's cheating on you, you have a choice. Either I'm going to accept this or not. If you're not going to accept it, say peace, goodbye. I'm better than this. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So let's not do this again.
Oh, come on.
All right. I'm not going to extend her.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
has completed the restitution that was owed to the complainants in the case. I think she's learned her lesson. No more toxic relationships.
Mm.
Save the keys for the ignition. All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome. Parado Vidari. I know I butchered the last name. I'm sorry. Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. So where are we on Discovery Council?
Judge, I've almost got all of it. There are some missing police reports from the date of the incident on this burglary of habitation case.
And is this criminal trial division?
It is criminal trial.
And have you
division.
spoken to them about
I
that?
have, and spoke to Andrew.
Okay.
Andrew's made an offer. We've rejected the offer. Andrew knows what I need. I'm sure that he will produce it expeditiously. Would like to be put on the trial docket for the burglary of a habitation case.
All right, this is what I'll do. I'm going to put you on the plea deadline docket because I want to make sure that you have all the police reports. Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date, May 13th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And state at that time, make sure he has all the discovery. You all be prepared to sign a discovery acknowledgement. And sir, on that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next court date will be a jury trial date. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, if you can discuss with your client and discuss with the state whether you would like a bench trial or a jury trial.
Will do, Your Honor.
All right. And what I can tell you, if you come to me for a bench trial, if the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm finding you guilty.
Well, I was overhearing you what you said right now about the women being in a relationship. That's all this has to do is.
No. Here's the thing. Don't plead your love case to me, all right? All right, good luck to you.
Uh-huh.
Malik Hatch. Hello, come on. Yes, and counsel, you're on this side. Hi,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon. So where are you all on Discovery?
Discovery has been tendered. Have you received it?
Yes,
Okay.
we've received the discovery order. We're conferring right now.
Okay.
We are thinking about applying to the mental health court.
Okay.
We're in discussions about getting more information to the state of this.
All right.
And Judge, just as far as we did confer today, counsel's gonna provide me with something, and then I do need a little bit more time to speak with the complainant before I can officially make an offer.
All right. Is May 27th enough time for everyone?
Yes.
And I think that'll give people time if they're thinking about the mental health court to find out if he's going to be accepted. All right, we're going to bring you back on May 27th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
Miss, you're welcome. Ms. Ferguson on Hatch, that's May 27th, and you can put it down as a discovery. If you'll speak with defense counsel and see if they want a referral to the mental health court. All right, thank you. Romero Guzman? Yes.
So it's an MTR and a new number one. They don't yet have the MTR available, and I've been conferring with the state. If we could just recall it for a couple of days, I know that the state and I can finally get the MTR, work it all out, and come back with the paperwork done.
Well, what I can tell you is next week I will not be here. But if you want a judge who will listen diligently to your arguments and make a just decision.
To the defense, right?
That's not right.
Oh, you should have been muted on that.
Yeah, no, he will. Or either I can bring you back on the week of May 5th. Is that enough time for you? Ah,
They've been trying.
And we're trying to get it approved.
all right. So do y'all want to recall it for tomorrow?
That's fine.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, Guzman, recall tomorrow. All right, Norma, on Jody Flores, defense counsel is ill. Are they on bond? All right, who's the person who had veteran treatment court? So what are we doing here?
Your Honor, when Mr. Moore was placed on community supervision, he wasn't on for that long a period of time. He's a veteran. He's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
All right, so are we proceeding with the motion?
Well, don't know, speaking to the Veterans Treatment Court and the prosecutor, the recommendation from the probation office, Your Honor, was to continue him on and to refer him to the Veterans Treatment Court.
Okay,
That was Miss Reyna, the probation officer.
all right, we're gonna see where we are. Are y'all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
I don't think we have an agreement quite yet, Your Honor.
Well, let's do this. If y'all want to proceed on the motion to revoke, we'll proceed on the motion to revoke, and I will make my ruling if y'all don't have an agreement. But if y'all need more time to discuss it, y'all can step back and discuss it and see if you can come to an agreement.
I think that'd be beneficial.
Okay,
Well, I think we're ready to proceed, even if we don't have an agreement. Your Honor.
All right.
Number one violation. I don't have any witnesses here. I was unaware this can be contested.
all right. So this is what we'll do. If y'all step back, I think the probation officer wants to speak to the state, and just give me 5 minutes. Well, whatever time she needs, whatever time they need. Worked out the case with the Veterans Treatment Court?
Yes, Your Honor. May we approach?
Yes. And let me see if I can find your client's file. All right, Jason Moore. So. Yes.
Ashley Jones for the state, Your Honor.
Oh, I mean, well, what are y'all requesting on this?
In speaking with the Veterans Treatment Court, our understanding is that they will have a decision on whether he is accepted or not on May 29th. And so I believe state and defense are in agreement that we would request a reset date until after the 29th so that we can determine how best to proceed and get the defendant treatment.
All right, so what that means is you're going to be in custody. So is there going to be any objection to the defendant staying in custody until this evaluation?
I've spoken to him and he wants to get into the treatment, Your Honor. I guess we need a referral from the court.
Yes.
And that was the recommendation of your probation officer, Judge, that he be accepted into DTC.
All right, so this is what we'll do. To the Veterans Treatment Court,
Yes, Your Honor.
if I have this recalled for June 3rd, will you know something before then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
That should be sufficient time.
so you're going to remain in custody. We're going to recall this for June 3rd to see if the Veterans Treatment Court accepts him. If the Veteran Treatment Courts accept you and all parties are agreed, then I'll agree to place you in Veterans Treatment Court. if veteran courts accept you and the state doesn't want you in Veterans Treatment Court, I'm still going to keep an open mind and I'll still make a decision on whether you go into Veterans Treatment Court or not.
Judge, I have one more thing.
Yes.
Because the veteran is gonna remain in custody, if we're needing assistance with bringing him over to get the assessment completed, that is part of the process, would the court be willing to cooperate with us to have him brought over?
Deputy Laura, if they need to have him brought over for court for the assessment, will you all be able to do that? Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Maybe excused.
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome. All right, Ms. Abrams, on that case, he's going to remain in custody and we're going to bring it back on June 3rd.